YouTube, what's going on with y'all, man? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video, I wanted to make a beat for y'all that is really easy to rap on. Y'all see me go crazy all the times with processing on my melodies, making crazy melodies, crazy melody layers, all that. Today, I just wanted to kind of keep it simple and make a beat that is very easy to rap on for an artist, for example. So I don't think I'll be going too crazy on the rendering out melodies, reversing melodies, all that. I'm just keep it fairly simple and make a beat that is easy to send out to artists, placement beat if you want to call it that. So it's pretty much what we're doing today, man. Let's go right into it. Let's do it. 88 BPM. You can also double speed this, so 88 times 2, but I like to half speed it when it's around the 80, 90 BPM range. Just like how the tempo sounds more instead of the double pace tempo. I was thinking about maybe using a piano for this beat, since a piano is probably the most popular instrument and you can really approach 1,000 different emotions with a piano. Piano is also a very clean sound, so you'll really be able to hear and distinguish all the notes that are being played instead of crazy pads, crazy sound designed presets, all that stuff. And at the moment, my go-to pianos are the Grandeur in Kontakt. I just recently got this. It wasn't that expensive. Or the more expensive alternative, which is Keyscape, but I've used Keyscape so much, I don't know, like I've used Keyscape so much that you can just tell when I'm using Keyscape, you feel me? So I'm just trying something else. Start out on the root note A, go down to G, down to D. I'm starting out with the root note since that's the easiest part most of the times. You can just add a million different chords on top of these root notes. You have a lot of freedom, but I'm gonna just start out with these since that's most simple, you feel me? Like I'm gonna just build a foundation first. So we can go with basic triad chords. And it would make sense to go down to G, a G major chord right here. And then down to D, but instead of that, sounds really generic now. We can just maybe use this A minor chord again. Maybe just strum it a bit. That's a different approach to it. Sounds unique though, you feel me? Maybe strum this, so we have 2 A minor chords. So we could just copy that over, but maybe just strum this chord to kind of make it sound a bit more unique compared to this one. Or just take out that second chord, like, entirely. That's unique, man. And very simple, like very minimalistic, but it sounds good, has a lot of potential. Using the same chord like 4 times. This A minor chord, strummed, and next I'm using this F major chord to match up with this F at the bottom. Just added an E up top, so we're all using E's in every single chord. Just adding some notes. For example, I'm making cuts in these, also repitched it 2 octaves or 2 semitones up from the original. I'm making little slices in the notes that I'm already using. And I'm just now starting to play around with the velocities too, to really make it sound more natural. For example, making this a bit louder, I think would sound good. And I still want it to sound like human, so I'm not using a million different notes in a million different octaves to make it sound like, you feel me, like you could actually still play it by hand right here as well. Of course, it would sound better if you push these in velocity, you feel me? To really make those stand out. Make it sound a bit more realistic. And when making simple chord progressions, velocities are the most important thing to really make your melodies stand out, since you're using basic chords and basic chord progressions, you feel me? I love using these harmony notes and chords. This chord progression is really the most important step in this entire beat. That's why I'm spending so much time on it. Fire, bro. Little accents at the end, bro. So I made a new pattern for the counter melody, like I said, the top line, starting at B5, since I'm using notes that are below that beat, so it wouldn't make sense to use the same note twice, you feel me? So I'm gonna just go above that B5 and lay down a little counter melody, maybe on the MIDI, whatever I can come up with. Trying to go for something jazzy, bro. Alright, so I got this whole scramble right here. So now I'm gonna just pick out the best parts and just end up with something that hopefully sounds crazy. For example, this part right here. Cut everything out except this part and just move it on to the piece that I'm trying to edit. this part as well. So let's see what we got. It's very simple, bro. Like very jazzy, like I said. Doesn't really make sense, but it sounds good with the context of the chords. Let's actually try something. I'm gonna play this on my studio monitors and render it out into my microphone. Play it into my mic. I'm gonna see how that goes. Like when you're using only one chord progression, you really gotta get creative, bro. This shit sounds crazy. To blend this into that original grand piano as a room, bro, this shit crazy, bro. Bend the chords out to the left a bit. Top notes to the right to stereoize it a bit. And next, I'm gonna send those two to one mixer track. Right to this track only. I'm gonna add an EQ, compressor, and some reverb. And I'm gonna blend the other room sound. Blend this in some type of way. I'm gonna see. Some EQing. Also added this EQ-P1A for some color. And I'm gonna add this LA to it. Not too much. Maybe turn the top notes down a bit. That's fire, bro. Valhalla vintage verb. Some very subtle room. That's crazy. Now for this room, I actually like the white noise a bit. So I'm gonna just lower it a bit and add a lot of reverb to this. Want to keep this natural, so I'm gonna not add any compression to it. Add a lot of reverb to it. And now just play around with the leveling. Kind of blend it into the original. That's crazy, bro. Got a little vinyl noise from Splice. To embrace that simple, minimalistic, sampled vibe, you feel me? Simple chords. A little room sound right here. Let's add some guitar to this shit, bro. Let's do it. Just like another counter melody, so it's not just the piano, you feel me? Use this amp from Universal Audio to just make it sound better, I guess. Might be crazy. Hey, man. All right, so we ended up with 2 layers. I'm gonna render them out real quick. Ooh. Ooh, just the room of the... I'm gonna add distortion on this guitar, and I'm gonna process this other one just with some reverb, EQ, and compression. A little delay. Maybe a little flanger on the... Oof. Ooh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, that's crazy. Ooh. And that's all the melody needs, bro. We only got a piano and a guitar. That's it, and the melody is done. Like, we be doing too much for making beats for artists, bro. Like, that's all you need, for real.
Alright,
let's do a little vocal chop. Got auto tune. Ooh. Got a little
compressor shelf. I might change it later.
But let's try lay down something, man.
I just want you to be on it. I don't wanna feel so alive, you know. I never feel to feel better. I just never feel to feel better.
I'm just saying shit, bro.
I just want you to be on it. I don't wanna feel so alive, you know. I just never feel to feel better.
I really didn't say shit, bro, but it sounds crazy though. Maybe add a little altar boy on that. Little shaper box, bro, goes crazy. But this beat, bro, hey, it's gonna be one of them ones, bro. Sample crazy. Sounds so artificial, but this shit hard, bro. Sample crazy. I could decide to add a little bass under this. That's optional, but I feel like the grand piano already has a lot of low end in the sound, so I'm gonna just keep it like this, man. That's it. For the drums, bro, like always, every single drum sound that I'm going to be using in today's video, all of my videos, my future videos, my videos in 50 years, bro, came from dirkey.shop, man. I'm gonna leave it up on the screen for a second. I'm gonna zoom it in a little bit too. A little bit more, bro. dirkey.shop, man. Got my Evanescence drum kit right here, my Make Believe collection, and my Rookie Season drum kit. Use these kits in all of my videos. These kits are being used by me, my friends, industry producers, Billboard producers. I can name the whole world basically, except you. Still sleeping on my kits, bro. That's crazy, man. Y'all just take a look at the presets, bro. Got everything you need. I said it like a million times. Sample library, a lot of bonuses in my kits, bro. Also working on the Analog Lab Bank for the ones who have been keeping up with the videos, so that will be releasing this year. I said it. So for this industry beats, you feel me? I'll just go for a spins, a little snare, a little open hat, and a little hi-hat, depending on how crazy you went on the sample. I feel like that's pretty much all it needs. Maybe some percussion, maybe a little snare, but I'm gonna just start off with a hi-hat and a snare like I do in 90% of my beats. Let's go into my Make Believe collection, and let's get... Got to, bro. My bad. Probably my favorite snare, like, ever. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. Like, it's like a snappy, like a hard-hitting snare, but it still got a little tilt to it. But that chord, bro, really hit my soul, you feel me? Damn. I'm just keep it like this. I'm not gonna delay no snares. I'm just keep it simple, bro. Let's use this open hat out of my Evanescence drum kit. Very short hidden hi-hat. Immediately adds a lot of movement to it, bro. This might be one of the best chord progressions I ever made, man. That's it. That's it. A little swing to it, you feel me? Yeah, that's it. I remember this one hi-hat trick. Maybe you can reverse a few hi-hats, put this a stretch. A little accent. Let's add open hat to it. Go Rookie Season drum kit. Go to. That little piano roll, but crazy. All it needs now is, I'd say, a spins, bro. Like, go-to spins. Of course, I got a million 808s, but with these industry beats, 9 times out of 10, it's spins being used. Go into that grand piano and get these root notes for the 808 pattern. Ooh, the delayed, man. Ooh. Hey. All right, let's go rack kick out of my Rookie Season drum kit. Turn the 808 down a bit to make room for the kick to really punch through. But this beat crazy, bro. I just realized, bro. I kind of zoned out. This shit hard as fuck, bro. This shit done. This shit done, man. That's it, bro. Like, kept it simple on the drums, too. Drums hit right there with the counter melody. That's some raw wave shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, really spend time on the chord progression, bro. Like, really makes a big difference. Wow. Little bridge, little verse right here. Man, that's pretty much it for today's video. Once again, really want to thank y'all for watching the video all the way to the end. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Really means a lot. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers on the channel. Really want to thank y'all for all the support that y'all been showing to the channel over the past few months. If you're looking for some new drum sounds or like the sounds that I used in today's video or in any of my other videos, don't forget to go to the first link down in the description, dirkey.shop, if you want to support the channel. I got all my sound kits on there. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, dirkey_. That's pretty much all I got for today's video, man. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.